The month of May is full of graduations. Millions of people will walk across the stage this month after years of hard work, and that includes a 12-year-old who just graduated from FSCJ. Cameron Robinson joins us now. He has an associate's degree from FSCJ. Good morning, Cameron.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for coming in. What is it like to be referred to as a college graduate at the age of 12?
It's crazy. People will never believe me, but once they saw me walk across the stage, they're like, oh, wow.
What was it like to have a cap and gown and graduate? You're not even a teenager.
Exactly. It was crazy because the people around me, they didn't believe that I was actually graduating. They thought I was like 18 or something, so it was so crazy.
At any point, did someone look at you and ask if you were there, like with your parents, or like if you had an older brother or sister walking across the stage, and did you have to tell them, like, by the way, I'm smarter than you?
That was the guy sitting next to me. He asked me, like, is your older brother graduating? So.
Well, so I got a bunch of questions. When did you decide that you wanted to go to college? I mean, you're in middle school, so you're jumping a couple years here, but were you always just that academically inclined? Like, when did college become a reality for you?
I mean, my dad taught me algebra when I was around 5 years old, and then at 7, when I started going to FSCJ, I kind of like gave an interview, and I had to demonstrate my algebra skills in order to get into the class. So that was when college became a reality, when I was 7 years old.
Most people who are 7 are struggling with long division, if they're even like advanced past like subtraction when you have to like carry the 1 and things like that. Like, does math just come naturally to you? I mean, algebra is a scary word for some people. Calculus is a swear word for some people who don't like math.
I mean, yeah, math has always come natural to me, and I just grasped it at an early age. My dad just kept pushing me, and then I got higher in math, so it's always came naturally.
So what level of math are we talking about you taking? Because if I think back to when I was 12, like it was like just like a pre-algebra, like they had like the reminder things like, you know, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally with like parentheses. What are you doing as a 12-year-old in math?
Well, so the highest level of math I've done is technically Calculus 2. But I'm going to do Calculus 3 in the fall at UNF, so excited for that.
Now, is that going to be just a college class that you're taking, or are you advancing to get a bachelor's degree while you transition middle school to high school?
I'm not going to high school, actually.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be Calculus 3 at UNF, working towards my bachelor's in mechanical engineering.
Fascinating. What about mechanical engineering makes that the dream career for you?
I've always been interested in like nanotechnology and building things, and mechanical engineering I feel like it's a stepping stone for me to get to where I want to be.
All right, let's talk about where you want to be, because right before we came on air here, you and I were just talking a little bit off camera. You have a very prestigious school that you have your eyes set on. Again, folks at home, Cameron here, 12 years old, graduate of college already, skipping high school, you just said. And where do you hope to go eventually? I
hope to go to MIT to get my master's and possibly doctorate degree. Not sure where I want that to go, but I definitely want to go to MIT.
Very cool. Now, I'm fascinated by all of this. What do you do when you're not in school? Like, because a lot of people are going to watch this and go like, okay, like, you know, genius, a really smart kid, a prodigy, which congratulations on all those adjectives. But what's Cameron like outside of the books?
I mean, I really love basketball and football. I really love playing basketball with my friends, so that's what I kind of do with my free time. Okay,
and you know, if you excel in basketball as much as you have in school, swoop, right? I'm saying maybe UNF's got their new three-point shooter. How has like sort of interacting with other students been? Because I'm sure, as you talked about being at the graduation ceremony, some guy was just like, "Oh, is your brother here? Your parent." But at a certain point, I'm sure they take you just as serious as any other classmate. What's it like with group projects or things like that with teenagers or people who are 20?
I mean, in my physics class that I took in the spring, we did a lot of group projects, lab reports, and we had to like work in groups to do the labs. So they just treated me like another student. I was working with them just as much as they worked with me. So.
Did you have to tutor anybody?
I actually tutored my teacher at school. He's graduating too. I tutored him in a math class.
Is that right? All right. What was like the specific problem that he was having that you helped him with?
He was doing Calculus 1, I'm pretty sure, and I had to tutor him with that. So.
That is fantastic. Cameron, I mean this sincerest form. Congratulations. You are just a phenomenal example of what hard work can do. And I really wish you the best going forward. And keep in touch with us. We'd love to hear when you graduate again from college and then when you get accepted to MIT. I mean, we're on pace for what, 14? You think you're going to get your PhD? Something like that? Well, cool. Congratulations again. I'm sure your family's very, very proud of you. And enjoy this weekend.
Thank you.
The first of many graduations to come, I'm sure. Well, that's Cameron Robinson, a 12-year-old graduate of FSCJ. Very bright future in store for him. We're back right after this.